Hey there, my name is Sage and you are watching D&D Daily. Today I'm going to be doing a blind stat block reading of the Death Embrace, a creature that comes from Critical Role's Call of the Netherdeep. Drifting through the dark waters of the Netherdeep, the Death Embrace is an ominous sight. Beneath its bell hangs a lacy, tendrilless mass that thrums with magic, surrounded by 6 60-foot-long barbed tentacles. The Death Embrace uses these tentacles to grasp and petrify its prey. Despite its foreboding name, the Death Embrace is not an overly aggressive creature. It prefers to bide its time, using creatures it has caught in its tentacles as shields to absorb attacks. Cool. The Death Embrace is a huge aberration, typically chaotic evil. Has an armor class of 13, 147 hit points, a swim speed of 20 feet, and no other movement options. Has a +6 to strength, +2 to dex, +4 to constitution, -2 to intelligence, -1 to wisdom, and -3 to charisma. It has proficiency in strength and wisdom saving throws, and it is immune to exhaustion, paralyzed, petrified, and prone conditions. Has a blind sight out to 60 feet and is blind beyond this radius, and a passive perception of 9. It speaks no languages, has a challenge rating of 11, and a proficiency bonus of +4. Its first ability is Petrifying Tendrils. Any creature that starts its turn in the Death Embrace's space must succeed on a DC 16 Constitution saving throw. On a failed saving throw, the creature is restrained. A creature restrained in this way must repeat the saving throw at the end of its next turn, becoming petrified on a failed saving throw, or ending the effect on a successful one. The petrified condition lasts until the effect is ended by a greater restoration spell or similar magic. The second ability is Reel. At the start of each of its turns, the Death Embrace can pull each creature it is grappling up to 20 feet towards it. No action required. And finally, Death Embrace gets water breathing, which means that it can only breathe underwater. Moving into our actions, we have multi-attack. The Death Embrace makes 2 tentacle attacks. The tentacle is a melee weapon attack with +10 to hit. It reaches out to 60 feet, hits one target, and on hit does an average of 13 piercing damage, +11 psychic damage. If the target is large or smaller, it is also grappled. Escape DC 16. The Death Embrace has 6 tentacles, each of which can grapple one target. And finally, we have a reaction. Body Shield. When the Death Embrace is hit by an attack, one creature the Death Embrace is grappling, chosen by the Death Embrace, takes the damage instead. The Death Embrace has severely limited mobility, and if it was peppered from afar, could easily be killed. But if you end up within 60 feet of it, it is absolutely deadly. Petrifying is very, very deadly. Taking a reaction to use someone else's action to hit their ally is very, very powerful. And its DCs are pretty high, making it fairly deadly. Failing 2 DC 16 Constitution saving throws is possible. Maybe not probable right away, but over time, yes, you are going to end up petrifying things. So our tactics are clear. We are not chasing down the party here. This is an enemy that the party falls into. It's like a trap. So this isn't a chase, this isn't anything like that. This is a trapdoor type situation where you fall into its lair. And that is my take on the Death Embrace. How about you guys? What would you do to make the Death Embrace cooler? How would you use them in your campaign? We are D&D Daily. We release new D&D content every single day, so if that's interesting to you, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.